Hello, this is Tristram Lodge from AskTristramLodge.com, and today I want to show you how you can set up a blog post for on-page SEO. So basically you have a blog post that looks something like this with all the tags in it and everything like that. So it looks good for when people are coming to read it, and also when search engines come and read it as well. So we're going to set it up exactly the way it should be, and not the way some people set their blog posts up, so they're completely unreadable. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you into the back office of my WordPress site. So when you come in, you just click on here, add new. All this will be blank, and then you're just going to add in. You're going to start off with your title. So I'll put the title in there. Now my keyword I'm going for today is how to get free MLM leads. And what I've done is I've added that to my Easy WordPress SEO. Now this is a little plugin that's going to help you know your keyword density and SEO score for each post that you write. It's a neat little tool, and it will just point you in the right direction, and it gives you little tutorials on what you should be doing as you go along. So what I'm going to do is just leave that as it is. So the title's there. Next thing you want to do is look at the permalink. So this is the blog, and what I always recommend you do is put the keyword in afterwards. So what will normally happen is when you put this title in here, it'll use all of these words, so it'll look like a big long jumbled mess. But what you want is just your keyword in there. Just helps a little bit with SEO. So once you've got your keywords out, just click on OK. So what I've done is I've already added an image. Images are very easy. You just click on the upload, and then just take the image either off of the URL or off of your hard drive and put it in wherever you want. So you can put images wherever you like onto the page, doesn't matter. And I just copy and paste the text in. I normally write these in Word first, and then just copy and paste it in as you go along. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to switch the visual editor over to HTML. And what I'm going to do is I normally have everything that I want set up here in Notepad. So I'm going to have my signature. So I've got it already in HTML. I'm just going to copy and paste that in. So the first time you actually do this on a blog post, what you can do is you can just come in and just write in what you want as your signature file, and put everything in for your signature file. Switch it over to HTML from visual, copy and paste that, and put it into a Notepad document. Don't put it into Word, put it into Notepad, and you'll have it there permanently, so you can use it just all the time. So for the image, I've got to put this in at the bottom of the post. Go in there, that's fine. So that's all done. So if I go down here, you can see I've got my stuff. Okay. Next one to do is I want to put in some H tags. Now H tags are really important. They should contain your keyword, and basically they're things that Google gives value to. So the first H tag is going to be called a H1, and that's actually my title. So my title is, I've got my keyword in my title, so I've got a H1 tag that's got my title in. You're actually going to see that the WordPress SEO over here in a few minutes, when we click Save Draft, is going to point that out and say, yes, you've got it. So the second one I want to do is I want to do this one. There's two ways you can do this. You can either highlight it and just use the drop down menu here and go H2. And that puts it as a H2 tag. So you see it's made it slightly large, it's made it larger than all the rest of it. Or what you can do is you can switch over to HTML, and we'll find the other one here, which is this one here, and you just go, no, we're going to do a H3 this time. So just put this bit of coding in. Okay, so it'll look like that at the beginning, and just put the hyphen in, the forward slash, sorry, in at the end on the end one. So if we go back to visual, go down here, and you can see that's slightly larger than the other, but that is actually a H3 tag. and I think I've got a H4 as well, so I'll just show you again on the drop down menu. But it's important that you at least have H1, 2 and 3 within your post. You don't necessarily have to have an H4, but I'm going to put one in anyway. So the next thing we're going to look at is we're going to find our keywords. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to link these keywords to something else. So if you're ever wondering how to get through these, I'm going to link these all to capture pages. So all you do is you just highlight it, grab your capture page, and then you see this little chain thing here, looks like a link. Paste it into there, and always click on open it in a new window or new tab. You see it's highlighted in blue, so just go down and find a couple more in here. There's another one. And pick a different one this time. Let's pick that one. And it's automatically set to that, so that's that one done. And there's another one in here. This one might be slightly low on keyword density, but it'll be okay. I think there's one more. There should be one more. Okay, can't find it at the minute. Okay, so we want to put in. Can't find it. So what I want to do now is just scroll down the post and just see if I can find anything where I want to just put some links in. I always did get links put in first. That's how to get 300 leads. Okay, so they're just going to go to capture pages, and I'll explain why in a minute, because I'm going to show you something that I do. Okay, let's have a look at this one. So what we can do now is I'm going to put an internal link, so social networking. I'm going to click on here. Let's scroll down and find something on social networking, which I know I've got blog posts on. So these are all the posts that I've got. Social network marketing. There we go. I'll take that out. And again, we'll just open it in a new window. Brilliant. So that's an internal one. Okay, well that's pretty good. We've got one link in there for internal. Okay, so next what I want to show you is we want to just break this up. It's quite nicely broken up as it is. You can see all this white space, and that's really good because you don't want massive long sentences. So now this one I would say is okay, but it's a little long. So what we'll do is we'll just open it up a bit. This one's really long, so we'll just come in here and do that. That'll be okay. And again, this one is the same, so I'm just going to open that up again. It just makes it white space. You know, if you see it all bunched together, people will turn off and they won't want to read it. If it's all spread out nicely like that, it's easier to read. It's easier on the eye to read. Okay, so we're nearly there with the post. Nearly there. You can see it doesn't take long at all. So what we want to do now is I want to grab. Just want to grab the title, and we're going to go scroll down to the bottom to the all-in-one SEO pack, put the title in there. Okay, so business. So this bit here is the bit that's going to appear in Google. So if you see on the search terms in the organics, that's going to be the title in blue, and then that's going to be the search term as well. So that will highlight as well when someone clicks on how to get. If someone types in how to get free MLM leads, and this is on, if this gets to page 1, then that would be in blue. This would be in blue. So you want this at the start. So this is just the description of what the of what people are going to read within Google. Let's get through. Okay, so for keywords, all I normally do is I just put in the keywords in there, the keyword that I'm using, and my name, and that's it, nothing else. And then, because I want to brand myself as well, I put that in tags, add tags. So we've done the tags now, we've done the all-in-one SEO pack. So we've done the tags, we just need to pick a category. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to use lead generation. I have a category in here called lead generation. There. Okay. So now if we click on save draft, right, so as we can see, the SEO scores come up as 86.96, which is in green. Keyword density is red, it's 1%. However, that's not too bad, to be honest. People say it should be 2.5 to 5%. You know, that's really quite high. I mean, it's nearly 700 words the post is. So it's not too bad. But if you look here, you can see all along here, you can see that it's telling me it's not in the beginning. Titles doesn't have the keyword at the beginning. Permalink contains keyword, which it does. That's your permalink there. Actually, the meta is the bit at the bottom. This SEO one, that's all of that, which I've set correctly. You can see it's all ticked, so you don't need to worry about it. Heading doesn't. H1 tag begins. Alright. Okay, so we can change that. Content and the content. The only thing I'm missing out the content is that. So 1.5%. So it's not bad. So what we can do is, so how to get free MLM leads. What we could do is ideas on where to find them. Okay, that's good to go. So let's have a look now and see what it does with the title. Typical, it's not actually showing it up. The title begins with the keyword. Well, we can see that it does how to get free MLM leads. How to get free MLM leads, it's there. But it has changed it. See the H1 tag. So it's just a little glitch in the system, but we know that it's working. It's put it up to there. I'm not too concerned about this. This will be okay. So that is basically how you set everything up. That is how you set your post up. So we've got everything in there. We've got our image, we've got all our tags. What it will do, the system will actually bold, bold, underline, and italicize your keywords. It'll do that automatically. If you haven't got this plugin, just highlight over and then click bold to bold it, italic to italicize it, and underline your keywords. So you just bold one, find your next one. You see how that one's in italics, and that one there is in has got an underline under it. So that is basically how you do it. What I'm going to show you now is what I do with this post, just quickly. Now, if you've got an Empower Network blog, you know, if you haven't, then jump on board. It's $25, you know, and you can kill two birds with one stone. So I'm just going to show you what I do with my blog post. The one I put out first, this is on my primary post. We get logged in here. Log in and start logging. I'll shut that one off. Okay, so you can create two blog posts, but what we're going to do is we're going to link the Empower Network blog back to this one. So all you need to do is go to HTML. We're going to go in here, posts. We're going to add new. We're going to go to HTML here. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this entire code. Don't worry about what it all means or anything like that. Doesn't matter. And we're going to put it into there. Then what we're going to do, I've done this earlier, is we are simply going to find all those links. Okay, so there's one there in HTML. I know that. We're going to put in the blog post, the original blog post. So what we're doing is we're actually using the same blog post, just copy and paste, and we're just sending it, linking it back from the Empower blog post to the original blog post. Because Empower's got high traffic volume and everything like that, and it's getting more authority, and my blog is not got that much authority, this is really going to help my blog with linking. So you can link the two blog posts together, and Google's not going to worry about this because you're actually, this one's going to go out second. So Google will always see this post first. This post will be seen first, and the Empower one will be seen second. And because you've linked from your Empower blog back to the original one, you're not going to cause any problems. So there you go. That's a simple way. I'm going to finish this off later, and this one's really easy to use. You just put in your title, select your category on this one, put your tags in, and bam, hit publish. You need to set your permalink up as well, so it's exactly the same with the permalink. So it'll be the same permalink as over here, which I can do that right now. Just copy that. And go permalinks down. I'm going to save the draft on that one because I'm going to come back to that one and use that one later. Okay, so I hope that helped. I mean, if you want to get this plugin, I'm going to put a link at the bottom of the video, and if you're watching this on my blog, then there'll be a link below the video for you to buy this. Please leave me a comment on your thoughts and what you think about this, and if this has been a help to you, which I hope it has, which I know it will do. It's really going to change the way that your pages get ranked on Google, and it's really going to help people read your content a lot easier. Okay, so my name's Tristram Lodge, and I thank you very much for your time. Until next time, goodbye.